Stream Elements said Nitwit Chef is now live. Streaming Minecraft, coffee. Joni B. Good said dance dance be bobble be bobble.
Good morning, Jandra.
Cassie X Oxo 93 said dance dance be bobble dance dance.
Dance, dance, be bobble, dance, dance. There we go. There we go. Good morning. Oh yeah, I need to restart Caster Labs because
Cassie X Oxo 93 said it's my Thursday with a 4-day weekend, so we are hyped today.
Heck yeah. I guess that's for the 4th of July. My mama's birthday is 2 days before. All right. Hi. Good morning. Okay. It's dark outside. Let's go fix that. We need to build a tunnel today. But first, we have to come up with a design. Now, I don't want to copy what I have going on in Alexandria, but it is a really good palette for the desert. So we're doing a tunnel to the sand mining area. So, you know, I kind of want to be on brand and, you know, themed in some sort of way. But, you know, what is that theme? It's not a super wide tunnel. So, you know, what do you do? I think because we have them, I want to do sand slabs for the floor, you know, because we're going to the desert. So I think that would be cool. Part of me wants to make it like an abandoned mine shaft, you know? Because you find a lot of abandoned mine shafts in deserts and mesas. So, you know, part of me wants to do it like that. So I don't know. That's tough. That is, oh, my TTS, it stopped working, hold on. Caster's being finicky. There we go. Now I hear you. Good morning, Mel. Good morning. Now I'll hear you. What would be sick? Make it look like a mine shaft, an abandoned mine shaft.
Joni B. Good said my mom wasn't lying when she said it's always one thing after the other. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. EXO_Mel said yes.
Alright, well, let's take a little field trip real quick. Ooh, hold on. And did you see those wings? Did you see the state of those wings? I'm sorry. We gotta go straight to the pyramid. Get me down the hole. I want to go in the hole. No. No.
EXO_Mel said PP Jedi.
Alright, let's get those
And
going.
Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things.
What? Okay. There we go.
EXO_Mel said BRB and 10.
Okie dokie. Okay. Under here. Where is it? Under here is a mine shaft. So it's basically we can pick a wood. Is it always dark oak? Is that dark oak or is that spruce?
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Whoops. Dark up. Okay. I don't think we have much of that. That might be something that we just go buy from JCal and the Blue Axe Industries. Let's go see. That's not enough to do. It's Not enough to do what I need, but... Where's Teach at? Don't we have a box of... okay, here we go. Okay. No, that's all powered. I need regular rails. Dang it. I gave all of my rails to Teach, and I don't know where they're at. Teach! Teach, where are you? Alright, so let's head over to that tunnel and we can just kind of start piddling around a little bit. All the way at the complete opposite end of the world from my base.
Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 a.m. EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well. At Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 a.m. EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well.
Oh, that's not sketchy at all. I bet I know what this is. So, Ollie ended up starting work on this yesterday, and I halfway feel bad, but I kind of also don't necessarily. At the same time. Whoa. What the heck was that? What the heck was that?
Stegster said morning.
What the heck was that noise?
Batman 4x2x0 asks Enderman.
No, I don't think so. I don't know what that
Stegster
was.
said Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Yeah, there is an Enderman over there. That's not what that noise was. I don't think it was. So, So their walkways of dark oak. With, you know, dark oak timbers and fences. What?
Kickbot said commands. Points for
I don't
channel
know about
points.
leaving this.
Shop
I mean,
to redeem points. Clip
the purpose
120
of
to clip last
these
120 seconds.
is that people that don't fly have a way to get around more speedily. So, as much as I don't like them, they should probably be kept. I don't like it. Maybe they just deal with it and get a minecart instead. Right? I think that's what we do. And we do...
Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces. Joni Be Good said deal with it. And Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces.
Deal with it. We would almost want to not arch this tunnel. We would almost want to make it square so that we can kind of make it look like the, you know? Oh my goodness, what was that? This is pretty boring. This is pretty boring. And so, to kind of help with that, maybe... So let's try a 10 block section of that. Should we do 11? Let's do 11 total. See, this empty space
XO underscore
back
Mel
here-
said back.
This empty space back here is dangerous. what I'm gonna do, just real quick. I see you down there, Ender Boy. Don't look at him. I thought I looked at him. I thought I looked at him for sure. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I moved it one. Duh.
Daisy Extra said, stop by dump scare.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Daisy Exo said good morning.
Good morning.
Joni B. Good said morning
I'm
souls.
lagging, that's not good. This is not the place to be lagging.
Caster Labs said have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit. Ed Caster Labs said have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit. Stakester said time for a new jump scare. This one doesn't work anymore.
No, that one got me. I was just kind of worried about some other things. It definitely got me. You know, there's only so many to choose from, right? There's just not. It's not just like a limitless
Daisy
thing.
Exo said good morning, Joni. Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Do it like this. Yeah. And then where are all my rails at? That's what I need to know. Let's see if I have any starter base, maybe? What is this? I'm sorry, Mel. Yeah, I don't have any rails here either. Dang it. That means I have to make them.
Daisy Exo said he's not sorry lol.
No, did you see what was in my backyard? Albeit it's not my property. It's still...
Zelia44 just followed.
Yo, let's go.
Kickbot said thanks for the follow with Zelia44.
Just to advertise for yourself?
Zelia44 said hey. I see real potential in your stream.
Yeah, that's
with
cool.
Kick's new metrics
Well, I'm not going to pay you
now's
because
the perfect
people
time
that
to
buy
grow.
bot viewers
I work
are
with a
trash.
network helping streamers like you
That
level
means
up.
you are
Let's
too,
connect on Discord.
by the way.
Backhand index pointing right
But thanks for
emoji
the follow.
except one.
Appreciate it.
Joni
That
B. Good
helps
said, oh
me.
brother, this guy stinks. Ruth F. said, stop by dump kid.
Oh, goodness.
Roof FEO said hi.
Hi.
Caster Labs said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Never gonna give
At
you
Caster Labs
up.
said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Batman 4x2x0 said have checked Chef lately on fire or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. He's something.
Never gonna give you up. Shot by Rick.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you.
Never gonna say goodbye or tell a lie just to hurt you.
Roof FEO said good morning beautiful people.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Ace Gaming 3406 said morning. Joni B. Good said if you need channel points for the song Caster, just say that. Joni B. Good said morning Roof and AC.
That's funny.
Roof FEO said not bad just getting ready for the work day.
Way down here. Yeah, that ought to be fun.
Roof FEO said how was repo last night?
It was good. I had to leave pretty early to go and do something, but yeah.
Joni B. Good said W word mentioned, what's next? The J word. Person kneeling emoji female sign emoji.
So if we do that, and then we cheap out and put slabs right here with
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points.
rails on it
Shop
there.
to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Ace Gaming 3406 said work job and adulting. Roof FEO said jang it.
But that will provide lighting from underneath, and then also get us so if we do 2 down. Right? Yeah. So just make sure, let's get it well lit. Let's just, you know, overdo it. Let's see, we're gonna have to have powered rails in there. Can I power powered rails from underneath? I can, can't I? If I put a redstone block on it? Well, I can just put it on a redstone block. Can't I? Yeah. I can just put redstone blocks every now and again. Because that'll look just cool. I think I've got some of those in my ender chest.
Joni Waxy Gaming said Lily 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 Lily.
Hi, John.
code.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment. Ace Gaming 3406 said I'm me of the requirements as it have soul sand and tracks. Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly.
Wait, what?
Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. RoofFEO said ... .com.
Why this so
Joni Waxy Gaming
stupid?
said finally it's better weather here.
It's so dumb. It's ugly and not a single person uses it. Not one. Not a single person. Ugh. So stupid. Does it really say that somewhere?
Ace Gaming 3406 said I think the tunnel is supposed to have soul, sand and tracks.
No. The soul sand can eat my shorts. It's getting tracks. That's what it's getting. If you can't fly, I don't know what to tell
Joni
you.
Waxy Gaming asks so what happened like a minute ago?
Huh? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean what happened a minute ago?
Joni Waxy Gaming asks why you got furious?
Because of ridiculousness. Ace is telling me that he thinks that the tunnel's supposed to have, he says soul sand and tracks? It didn't have tracks before. It's just dumb. Not
Joni
a
Waxy
single
Gaming said then it
person-
goes faster I guess.
No, it doesn't.
Ace Gaming 3406 said I think
It
Miss
doesn't.
Maria posted it in the server request.
None of it is faster than this right here. You are not, I don't care. A piston bolt is the only way that you are going faster than this right here. I don't care what you do. You're not beating me in a race on a minecart or on soul sand. I'm winning every single time. Every time, I promise you. It's not faster. It's just not. It's just not. And I honestly don't care what anybody has to say about that. Because it's faster to just fly. It's just faster. I'm sorry. Unless you are on some sort of redstone device like you know, Teach always talks about those, like a piston bolt. Those are stupid fast. But even then, I still don't think it's worth all the trouble. There's that sound again. Did the sounds of Enderman change? Is that one of the new nether sounds? Well, let's look. Where's my... Weird. No, I need this one. You think she posted it in the server quest? Like... What do you mean?
Joni Waxy Gaming said chat isn't working, I think, or my message didn't got trough.
It didn't go through. Because TikTok is terrible when it comes to overly exaggerated censoring. You say normal things and it's not gonna get said. Most of the time when commenters don't get responded to on TikTok, it's not because the streamer doesn't want to, it's because TikTok decided that their chat was offensive and didn't put it in the chat.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop
Small
to redeem
streamers.
points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Kosi, face in clouds emoji.
Hi, Kosi.
Said, yo, I finally pulled the portal off. It turns out I was using crying obsidian all this time.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
Caster Lab said if you want to buy me some coffee or snacks to open on stream, visit. At Caster Lab said if you want to buy me some coffee or snacks to open on stream, visit. Roof FEO just redeemed Creeper. Sound Alerts said Roof FEO played Creeper for 500 channel points.
Ace, do you mean that she in the book in the castle? Is that what you mean? It's in the book in the castle?
Roof FEO said you blow up.
No.
Streamlabs said check out Roof FEO over at, they were last playing Peak. Ace Gaming 3406 said emoji awake.
What?
Ace Gaming 3406 said no, she posted it in a server request this court. I just tagged you in it. co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment. Miguel spider emoji said hello.
How's it going? Good morning, Mig. You just tagged me in it.
Joni Waxy Gaming said don't fight with my goats. Roof FEO said ... attached attachment.
Yo, Johnny, thank you for the 50 roses. I don't want to. I'm gonna message her and tell her that it's not going to work, and that you get a rail cart, and if you can't fly, you need to learn to fly. Sorry. I'm really not sorry though. I just can't figure what kind of adult can't figure out how to fly in this game. I'm sorry. I may hurt some people's feelings right now, and I'm sorry if I do, but it's really not difficult, y'all. Maybe if you're on a Switch and you can't fly because you're lagging so much, maybe. I'll give you that, I guess, but I was flying on my kids. It was okay. It wasn't on a world like this, though. That's not a fair comparison, is it? I don't know. I was in creative, exploring, spamming rockets.
Ace Gaming 3406 said what if they get Vertigo?
You shouldn't get vertigo flying like that. You shouldn't. In the walls. I guess, do we do striped terracotta? Is that what we do? Because this goes to a mesa as well. It's a mesa and We're just making it look like a mine shaft, you know?
Daisy Exo said I like the way they say Verchago.
Yeah. This would give you vertigo.
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment. Exo_mail said I use the soul sand to
Yo,
conserve
Johnny,
rockets, but
thank
I
you for
don't
the
think
5
it's a
more
big deal to
roses.
not have it in one haul. co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
What
Roof
are you
FEO said, what if you're
doing?
like toothless and you can't fly cause you only have one wing?
Oh, Lord. Here he goes, bringing up the cartoons again. Mel, go on one end raid. You will have enough. In 2 hours, you should have enough coins. If you don't explore, looking, and trying
Caster
to take
Labs
on a
said
bunch
join
of
the
shoulders.
Discord for updates.
If you use my
Caster
method
Labs
where
said
you
join
pop
the
in,
Discord
pop
for
out
updates.
at the hot spots only, in 2 hours you will have enough to buy probably 2 boxes of rockets.
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment. Roof FEO said life lessons.
I mean, it's the truth, though. If you don't piddly fart around in the end, you can easily make a lot of coin. A lot of coin. You know, I also have a crap ton of rockets, right?
Joni Waxy Gaming said you have achieved your TTK goal.
Nice. It sets it for me. I don't even set it up, Johnny, but thank you so much. I surely do appreciate it. No matter what.
Joni B. Good said I've never even been to the end. You gonna yell at me, chef face with tears of joy emoji.
I'm not gonna yell at you, but I mean we're gonna have to set up some way for us to go to the end together, Jandra. Because it is not it's not a tough thing. It's really not. I promise you. Just using some common sense. What colors do we want to look at? Brown, regular,
Joni Waxy Gaming said to other
and
Joni, see here you kill a lily 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 Exo_Mel said erases what I typed.
Miss Mario! Hi!
Batman
I needed to
4x2
message
by 0
you.
asks
Miss
common
Mario.
sense,
Miss
like
Mario.
by Thomas
Miss
Paine.
Mario. Miss
Joni B.
Mario.
Good said hello other Joni ha
Miss
ha
Mario.
ha 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 ha
Miss
ha.
Mario.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Miss_Mario91 said I thought I'd pop in, if seems like you needed me.
I want to make the tunnel look like an abandoned mine shaft. But Soul Sand is ugly and doesn't fit. I have railroad track with powered rails. Railroad track and powered rails. I can even
Joni
sort
Waxy
out
Gaming said hello, it's Amy Mario
a minecart dispenser. Yeah, there you go.
Miss_Mario91 asks put carpet over it.
But no. It's no better. It's in the way. It doesn't fit design, and no one uses it. Hold on. I just don't understand why it's a necessity when not a single person on the server does uses these. The people that these are put in place for have logged on 7 times in the last 2 years. You know what I mean?
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event.
No, I'm not done. I'm just
rich
in the kind of
message
planning
attachment.
phase, you know. I'm just trying to come up with a section, and it's just like, it's hideous. It's hideous, and I don't know how to fix it.
Miss_Mario91 said rails are fine as long as there's loads of minecarts on each side.
Yeah,
it's more for aesthetic matching than anything else.
I can make like a little minecart, like dispenser breaker station, fun little thing that gets us from one end to the other. Like right here at each end, have like off to the side a little device
Ace Gaming
that
3406 said
poops
hide the
out.
soul sand behind the door all low.
Hide the door. Well, behind the what? The door. What?
Ace Gaming 3406 said wall. Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. At Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things.
She probably hears you.
Miss_Mario91
She's over
said
on the kick
sounds
side.
epic, go for it. Also tell Mel to check her post box when she's next on.
No, she's not on. You're on.
Ace Gaming 3406 said make a tunnel behind the wall with soul sand.
Oh no.
Exo_Mel said over. Daisy Exo said, shop by sport. Withers said hi chef. Exo_Mel said,
Hi, Winter.
shop by sport. Daisy Exo said Lamau. Exo_Mel said time to squirt.
Oh God. Oh. That one's gonna give me a.
Ace Gaming 3406 said, shop by sport.
We all knew Ace was a squirter, didn't we? You dirty old grandpa, you. You dirty old grandpa, you.
Roof FEO just redeemed Squirtle Sacks. Ace Gaming 3406 said the long ways. Sound Alerts said Roof FEO played Squirtle Sacks. For 500 channel points. Exo_Mel said probably the best one out of all this. Exo_Mel said Momo. Exo said smiling cat with hard eyes emoji.
Who's probably the best one? Mel, who? You? You? I need coffee. Oh, what a name.
Exo_Mel said Ace LMFAO.
That's a, I mean, chicken nugget's good. The other one's kind of, oh, that one's kind of wild. Oh, kind of wild. But hi, Winter. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I can still hear you guys when you chat, so just say hi. Talk to me. I can yell down the hallway. You'll be able to hear me. I got a good microphone. And if you want to pick one up, my TikTok shop has it on the showcase. I'm gonna go make some coffee, and I'll be right back. See, look, you can still hear me.
Daisy Exo said chicken emoji banana emoji. Ace Gaming 3406 said off to work everyone have a great day. Chef have a great stream.
Nice.
Daisy Exo said bye Ace. Exo_Mel said I got coconut oil in my eye loudly crying face emoji. Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Daisy XO said she needs the Diddy star. XO_Mel said I was must trying to moisturize rolling on the floor laughing emoji rolling on the floor laughing emoji. XO_Mel said just. Daisy XO said Lamau. Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well. At Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST.
How does one get
Random
baby
evening
oil
streams of
or
other
coconut
games like
oil in their
Fortnite
eye?
and Repo
I'm
as
sorry.
Daisy XO asks, need a
We're
towel?
just trying to moisturize.
XO_Mel said souls. Maybe if you spit in my eye it will help.
Oh my god.
Daisy XO said you have to hold still for that.
Your eyes aren't brown, are they?
MoneyMat13 said oh damn what did I walk into?
The girl's being frisky
XO_Mel said
usual,
Lamau
lad.
they are blue. Daisy XO said listen Mal that'll lick your eye. Ace Gaming 3406 said you can't tell the color when they are covered in white. XO_Mel said rolling on the floor laughing emoji rolling on the floor laughing emoji. XO_Mel said but it burns.
Pineapples!
Ace Gaming 3406 said lol. Daisy XO said LMFAO. Daisy XO said you can't pineapple us. Ace Gaming 3406 said okay I really gotta go now.
Did y'all
XO_Mel
know?
said bye Ace lol.
So after my slag comment got removed and I put up that video frustrated with TikTok and hashtag TikTok fail, I've been on the I've had the TikTok fail FYP, and so there's a video on TikTok still. It's got millions of views. Full on. Some dude finishing. Still up on TikTok. But they take down my comment about a rock called slag. It's not even really a rock. But wild.
Daisy XO said OMG.
Oh, yeah,
XO_Mel
absolutely.
said no way.
Absolutely. There's creators like me are furious over it. Full on furious about it. There's hundreds of creators out there making videos about that specific video. mad about it because and showing their own violations that they've gotten similar to mine. Like no need to be removed whatsoever. And yeah, it's just wild.
EXO_Mel said there's a special yellow and black website if you want to see that stuff. TikTok ain't it?
Right?
Money Mac 13 said incoming asking for a friend comments from the gals. Batman 4x2x0 asks, isn't that S word that you used a wordy dirt in Britain?
Sure, but I'm not in Britain. The creator wasn't British.
EXO_Mel
And if
said
you look
Lamau.
up that word in the dictionary, it exists as... Oh.
Batman 4x2x0 said, no, I know, I was just curious.
Right, so, but if you look it up in the dictionary, that should be the end of the line. If you look a word up in the dictionary and it defines this right here.
Caster Labs said, be kind, be positive.
That's
be the
what it
change
is.
you want to see in the world. Love your faces.
It's that
Caster
simple.
Labs said, be kind, be
it
positive.
really is.
Be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces.
Trying to overcomplicate simple things is what's ruining the world, in my most humble opinion. Overcomplicating things that are really, truly that simple. You know?
Batman 4x2x0 said, oh, for sure.
We've
People in
lost...
society have added new meaning to words they haven't needed to.
We've completely lost touch with reality. Because the reality is that the textbook definition of a word should be revered as its common usage. And people who take things out of context and use them in ways that they shouldn't be used should be...
Kickbot said commands. Points
They
for
shouldn't be
channel
punished,
points.
but they should be
Shop
admonished.
to redeem points. Clip 120
Surely,
to clip
they
last
should.
120 seconds.
So, you know, it's just simple, basic dose of reality in my mind, and it's not a hard concept. It's really not. But apparently it is. Apparently it is. What is he doing over there? Oh, I'm knocking down my torch. It's fine. Bro, seriously? It's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my. Ooh. Did he go? Did he go? Thank goodness.
Yours Ape King said Lessie.
Who?
Yours Ape King said you.
Oh, bless you. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. That was a rough one. It was violent. You need 2 layers of this? And then 2 of the regular and 1 of the light gray. Let's see what that looks like. Hey, get in there. Oh my. The lag is real again today. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. It looks really, like regular terracotta looks really orangey in the nether.
Daisy XO said candy corn.
Candy corn? Oh, yeah. I like this light gray though. I do like that. It's a nice kind of muted tone against the brown. Let's go to our terracotta shop and look at a couple of options. Whoa, I wasn't flying straight.
Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit. Ed Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit. Money Matt 13 said emoji fire.
Cyan. It's my shop. I can take it without paying if I want to. Man. It's my shop and I'll steal if I want to, steal if I want to. You would steal too if you were Chefry too. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not stealing, it's my shop. Whoa. I would almost...
Batman 4x2x0 asks, someone call the authorities. I would like to report a robbery. Quick. What's the number for 911? The biggest capybara nut said, let's go more Minecraft.
Oh, Capybara Nut, what's going on? How you doing today? Good morning. Oh, ho, ho, ho!
Teacher person 21 said, good morning.
Hi, Teach. Where's the box of rails?
XO_Mel said, help. Someone. Call IXII. The biggest capybara nut said, I like to watch when I'm playing myself, and I was watching the repo stream. MoneyMatt13 said, Chris, is that a weed? Daisy XO said, good morning, Teach. Bot Rix said, at MoneyMatt13 you leveled up to level 1.
Oh my goodness.
Kickbot said, commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
I ended up
Teacher
with
person
a couple
21
of
said,
stacks.
my
I
under chest.
crafted a couple of stacks. That'll get me where I need to go. And then I really liked Ace's like little notches in the wall that he did in in my tunnel, and so I feel like
Teacher Person 21 said we got all the stuff to craft rails in the pyramid.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because that bamboo thing makes a ton of sticks, doesn't it? Yep.
Daisy
Gotcha.
Exo said Mel with Hercules. Teacher Person 21 said iron, gold, redstone, and sticks. Exo_Mel said I was hoping someone would get the IXII reference lol.
I got it.
Teacher Person 21 said I'm proud of that setup, is really efficient.
I totally got it.
Caster Labs said never gonna give you up.
Totally got it.
Never gonna let you down. At Caster Labs said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Ah! Oh no. Can buy a bunch of lanterns and pop them in the wall at random places, like random heights, just kind of like, you know.
Pack God Gooner 99 said A. D.
Yo, what's good?
Teacher Person 21 said I gotta run a crew today, hopefully I'm good at it so I can get more raises.
Nice. Hey, Teach, I'm gonna put like a little minecart station right here if you know of any good ones that would kind of side load like that. And then like a cactus braking mechanism. If you know of a really good one, go ahead and shoot it over. Otherwise, I'll be able to find it. It shouldn't be too hard. I know I've built one before, so it's just a matter of finding a good one that works and fits in this space. That is all the light gray that I have. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna have to go back to the shopping district and rob myself again. Yeah, IXII 911.
Alucin said good morning.
Good morning,
On the train,
Alucin.
so my service is spotty.
Oh, on the train. Gotta get some rockets.
Teacher Person 21 said literally just a hopper next to a sand. Teacher Person 21 said good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Let's go and grab a little bit of light gray so that we can just
Ed
finish
you,
this
penguin
section.
emoji, just followed.
Yo, thanks
Teacher
for the
Person
follow.
21 said feed the hopper into a
What's that name?
dispenser at a button nearby.
Edu?
Batman
Edu?
4x2x0 said when I get my first 500 channel points on here, I'm gonna buy text to speech. Wait.
Wait. Right. I thought long and hard about having automatic TTS turned on, and I feel
Teacher person
like
21 said /DTS to do TTS.
I feel like that its positives outweigh its negatives, as far as like where we're at and is as a
Pat God
big
Gooner
picture.
99 said I love the design around the portal.
Oh, thanks. In the shopping district, the one that I can't, like on the overworld.
Teacher person 21 said I wish the bots didn't TTS also.
Yeah, I really am. I cannot figure out a way to make that. I'm gonna look into some stuff though, but it's really difficult to find a program that will do all 4 platforms. So it's tough.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. At Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. Batman 4x2x0 said tell them you know their motherboard and they should quit. Teacher person 21 said hi Batman. Batman 4x2x0 said lol hello teach. Teacher person 21 said be bobble.
Dance, dance, be bobble, dance, dance.
Batman 4x2x0 said and Mel, and Roof over there on kick.
Mm-hmm. Roof is away at work. He's just lurking. If he's around, he's just lurking. Because he's left for work already. But yeah.
Teacher person 21 said we on kick leg emoji. Daisy Exo said hi Batman.
Yeah.
FTILO0373 said yo.
No, FTLO, what's good? What's good? So I'm actually glad to see you again because I think the last time you were here, I hadn't sorted out the sizing
Exo_Mel
issues
said party over here.
on your viewpoint.
FTILO0373 asks you now have a
Yes.
Hammerman background?
Yes. And I think the last time I saw you, I hadn't worked out the sizing issue. Remember, I couldn't get it sized right on 2 different platforms, multiple platforms at the same time. I put my nose to the grindstone and I worked really, really hard and got a whole nother thing set up to where you now get that full view like you should. Right? I think that was you.
FTILO0373 asks what does that K mean? What app is that?
Somebody in the chat say it.
Teacher person 21 said alrighty time to go tell it felons that are bigger than me. Exo_Mel said kick. FTILO0373 said the 4RTH app you're live on.
Yeah, FTLO right there. Mel said it. You see it right there? Right there, quickly. It's right there.
Ftilo0373 said I've never heard of Kick.
It's cool. No ads, no bald billionaire.
Ftilo0373 asks WTFI Kick? Teacher person 21 said Kick in green. EXO_Mel said KICK.
It is newer, up and coming for sure. But yeah. I'm wondering if I try to incorporate the fence posts somewhere. It's going to be hard to do with this slab floor.
Daisy EXO said it's the better of them all in my opinion.
I mean, I like it. I like it. It's going through some
Caster
growing
Lab
pains.
said if you want to buy me some coffee or
There's a
snacks
few
to open on
things
stream,
that
visit.
need to be
Caster
added
Lab
to
said
their
if you want to buy me
lineup,
some
and
coffee or snacks to open on stream,
I have full
visit.
confidence that they're working on that.
Ftilo0373 said when I first saw it on my grandma's phones I thought it was game that my friend installed on there, so I uninstalled it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no ads. No ads at all.
Batman 4x2
Yo,
by 0
let's
just
go.
followed.
Thanks for the follow.
Kickbot said thanks for the follow with Batman 4x2 by 0.
Oh, Batman.
Batman 4x2 by 0 said the party can now resume.
Right. We're just going to have to go back to the base.
Daisy EXO said Batman.
Batman. Batman.
Ftilo0373 asks why is the follow sound that loud bro?
I
Batman
don't
4x2
know.
by 0 said I made a whole account for you.
That's actually a good question. Aw. I'm honored. That is a good question. 'Cause it's
EXO_Mel
on
said I.
a very low percentage.
Ftilo0373 said it's like Bananan.
Yeah. Yeah.
EXO_Mel said
what did I
look
come
at that
here
pretty
for?"
tree.
I know, that tree's beautiful, isn't it? That's beautiful.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points.
beautiful.
Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
It's beautiful.
Ftilo0373 said why do you sleep on two of a tree?
So this structure here houses 57 librarian villagers. And if one were to place a bed within, we call it 100 blocks for safety measures, okay? And that's because, with 57 villagers, they're spread out across, a larger part of this building. So they kind of occupy a decent amount of space. And so, you got to consider, it's 60-something blocks from here, but then also 60-something blocks from where they're standing, and all of these guys as well. So, the villager mechanics at play, because all 57 of those guys are controlled by one bed. Okay, there's only one bed for that entire trading hall, and it is very important that a bed not get placed within the certain boundary, so that if they try and link to a bed, it really we have to reset a lot of stuff, and it's not fun, especially when it's that many villagers. And so when I moved out here, that little island was where I placed my bed, and just that's where it was, you know, because I knew I started messing with villagers right away.
Ftilo0373 said, oh yeah, they would get stuck to going to the bed, and when you reset their trades they will escape trying to get DK the bed.
Well, they can't escape. They can't go anywhere. Those guys they're locked in. But if they think that they can pathfind to a bed but they can't, they get frustrated and they don't work. They don't reset their trades, right? So we've got one bed under the floor, encased in obsidian, right here. It's right underneath the leader of the village, who is the Aqua Affinity guy. We did it in alphabetical order for the books. So these are like the enchantment books, right? But they're in alphabetical order. And so the first guy that we moved in here is Aqua Affinity, and he is the leader of this village. And so that bed is right underneath the floor there. And that makes him think that he can pathfind to it, even though he cannot. And
Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates. Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates.
So because he thinks he can get to a bed, all the rest of these guys are like, okay, yeah, we'll reset our trades. That's fine. I just need a workstation and we're good to go, man. You're telling me I'm able to sleep? I believe you. I believe you, man. Villagers are fun. They're funny. And they're frustrating. All right, what did we get? We got our lanterns. We can go back.
Ftilo0373 said a real challenge is trying to get everything a librarian villager can sell you.
So we have every tradable book at its highest level. On the one side of that room where I said we did it in alphabetical order. So we have every tradable book in there except for the newer mace enchantments, because we built that before those existed. Yo,
Kickbot said thanks for the follow. It's through. Through said hello mate, how are you doing? I came across your channel.
Oh,
I can
there he
see you're
comes
new
to
Kick and
advertise
not
himself
yet,
and
which
try
I
and
help
sell me
streamers to
bot
grow their channel
views.
to gain more 2,000
Well,
followers.
J
Viewer
through,
and
I
left
think
chatter
people
so you
that
can
use
get
bots
verified
are
within a week. Contact me on
trash.
Discord if you're interested in Biomi.
But enjoy prison when this becomes illegal. Because surely it will. It's false advertising, isn't it? That it'll get in there.
Ftilo0373 said, why do I see all messages that Caster Lab says are all message deleted?
Oh,
Andy K said
I think yeah, I got it because I forgot to add Caster Labs as a moderator. That's my bad. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that easily real quick here.
Ftilo0373 said, bro, the thing is so loud my tablet vibrated.
Oh goodness. We'll see if he's able to now. He should be able to. Maybe not though. I may have to do a setting on the back end. That was just something I could do right then. Alright, so if we get super lag delay big time today, if we just say like that's a new ambient noise in the nether. That has to be.
Ftilo0373 said, my connection is so freaking bad, bro.
Is it?
Cassie XOXO93 said my computer kicked me out in the middle of my meeting and now IT can't get me back, signed and grimacing face emoji,
no.
smiling face emoji. FTilo0373 said it skipped over all what you said lol.
Oh man.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. FTilo0373 said like the follow sound.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know why it's so loud. I definitely need to fix that though. So, but then what else could we do in here to spice it up? Like...
FTilo0373 said my grandma keeps using a hammer on something.
If grandma's got a hammer in her hands, you better watch out. She might turn it on you. I don't like that being in the center though, I'll tell you that.
FTilo0373 asks should I go to kick? Daisy XO said Lamau. Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things.
I set this
Caster
up.
Labs said don't forget to like, follow,
FTilo?
subscribe, share, and
Hey,
all the
that
human
worked.
things.
I set this up so that
FTilo0373 said yeah.
people
Temporal
don't feel like they
Thunderbolter
have
said
to be in
BS
one
5
place
words
or
on
another.
stream
I
boot.
want you to be where you
Remove
wanna
the
be.
space at 8LP4QN8J.
I want you to be where you want
Streamlabs
to be.
said Temporal Thunderbolters. Greater than please refrain from using foul language. FTilo0373 said maybe it's a Herobrine sound.
Who said that? Oh, Hero Brian, come on now. Yeah, no, I want you as the viewer to be able to view me where you feel comfortable doing so. Oh, they're having a party right over there. What the heck, bros?
XO_Mel said oh no Cassie. Sounds like your weekend better start now. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. XO_Mel said cobwebs faux show.
Wait, what? What did Cassie say? I didn't see anything from Cassie. What did I miss, Mel?
Daisy XO said Mel quit looking.
You know she won't.
FTilo0373 said my tablet vibrates when someone follows, like following is basically a vibrate machine. XO_Mel said looking at what? Daisy XO said the cobwebs. Bot Rick said at Daisy XO
Cobwebs.
you leveled
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
level
cobwebs. Okay, yeah, for sure. Cobwebs. Okay.
4. XO_Mel said lol.
I don't even think that's necessary. I think that would make it harder to fly.
XO_Mel said
through.
ill dust em out.
Cobwebs for sure. Okay.
XO_Mel said TTS is backlogged.
Gunch. Gunch.
Daisy XO said always behind.
Rizzler, I see you. Even though you lurking, I see you. Definitely caught with some. We'll plant some glowberry vines on the walls, like on the edges. and like maybe use some string to stop them from growing just to where they're all the way down to the ground. I don't know. I don't even think that's necessary. People don't spend enough time in here for it to grow a whole lot, but eventually it would all just get to the ground, wouldn't it? Over the course of who knows how long, but I think we'll be okay. If we just do 1 or 2 per section, that won't be bad. And some cobwebs. And some skeleton statues. Every now and again, I want to do like over here on this on the wall. I want to put like a mine cart, a chest mine cart on a rail, like up against the wall. You know how they are in the real mine shafts. Every now and again, I want to do that.
Exo_Mel said Gunch.
Yeah. Misfit Mutts, welcome in, welcome in.
Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 a.m. EST. Random
raise
evening
that
streams
timer
of
up.
other games like Fortnite and
Raise
Repo
that
as well.
timer up.
And Caster Labs said I go
so yeah,
live with
cobwebs,
Minecraft MF mornings at 8 a.m. EST. Random evening
glowberry
streams of other
vines.
games like Fortnite and Repo as well. FTilo0373 asks, do you know about Pojab Launcher?
Huh? I have no idea what that is.
Exo_Mel said glow lichen here and there.
Glow lichen, along with the glowberry vines. Is that what you mean? What did I just? No. This.
FTilo0373 said messages take a while to load. Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
I need an anvil. One in here.
FTilo0373 said Pojab Launcher lets you play Minecraft Java Edition on mobile.
Oh, I would have no interest in that. Is that what it is, or is it Skelly? Is it something weird? Let me look it up real quick. Where is it?
FTilo0373 said stupid pretzel rocks.
Oh, I broke it. Don't tell Mario. She'll never know. No, Pretzel's fine. He provides us with tunes. For free. And their copyright's covered, so it's like I like Pretzel. Pretzel's a good guy. He's helpful.
FTilo0373 said I play Bed Wars on Pojab Launcher, it's my daily task.
I wonder. I bet this thing gets. I bet because I'm gonna put a bow in its hand. I'm gonna put a bow in its hand. I bet it gets. I bet it gets taken out. You'll be like, what the heck? But yeah, no, I own Java, but I've never played it. 0 minutes and 0 seconds.
Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world.
Need
You
to,
want
like,
to see in the world.
Log
Love
in
your
remotely,
faces.
you know, to check on something or whatever. No sneeze this time. I'm gonna get it. Nope. No sneeze. No sneeze. No sneeze. Nope. Okay. Cobwebs, glowberry vines. No. Let's do them like.
Ftilo0373 said I'm gonna change some of my controls on Pojav Locker. Be right back.
Okay. Oh, the lag. It's unreal. Did it even place? Yeah, okay. I thought I had a minecart. Can I make it with 3 iron? No, I need a chest mine. Oh, I can make a chest. No, it's not enough for minecart. Okay. How you doing today, Muscles?
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment. Batman 4x2x0 said kick just went down. Lil said hi chef.
It should come back. Hi Lil, how are you? Oh no, Twitch went down too. Whoa.
Lil said bad service RN pensive face emoji.
Hold on.
Exo_Mel said I see you.
Okay. Twitch says I went down. It said it's like right after Muscles said something. So let me just refresh.
Stream Elements
Well,
said
thank you for the
Nitwit
heart
Chef is
me.
now live. Streaming Minecraft. Coffee.
Okay. Yeah. It looks like I just had a little signal drop. Is what it looks like. Sorry about that, y'all. That's why I was lagging so bad. But it does appear that I am live on Twitch. Yeah. Let's bring this over here, actually. Uh-oh. I
Muscular
wasn't supposed to
Mars
do
said
that.
lol I thought it was me XD.
No,
Caster
no,
Labs
no,
said
it
have
was
you
totally
checked
me.
on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit. Ed Caster Labs said have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit.
Cobwebs were in this one, right? In this store? Since we're here, we'll get a stack of these. Oh. This is not my store, so I cannot steal from it. And then we'll keep looking for cobwebs. I think they're on the top. Yeah. Maybe not. Aha. Oh. 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 Oh.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to
Allison,
redeem
are
points.
you still in
Clip
here?
120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Ow. Really? Mending. Get hurt all you want. It's all good. Well, maybe not all you want. Oh. I'm just not sure if I even have any cobwebs, to be honest with you. Where else would they be? Yeah, we'll be alright. We'll be alright to go where we're going. I just gotta remember where it's at. I thought it was... here somewhere.
Caster Labs said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. At Caster Labs said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Never run around without you. Oh, geez, that's the raid farm. What the heck? Okay. Gonna keep going this way. Wait a second. There we go. Here's the back side of this. Now, if we keep flying this way, we should see this mine shaft that I'm looking for. Oh no. Dang it. What's he got going on over here? There's a mine shaft right outside the reset border, and I'm just failing to find it. That's what we're looking for, though. Oh, my wings! You know what? It's coffee time. We're gonna fix our wings while I make coffee, and then we're gonna go get some cobwebs. We're not gonna steal the ones from Lobo's mine shaft right there. Woo. What? All right. I am going to go make a cup of coffee.
EXO_Mel said in about 30 minutes I'll have to hop off. Going to go on a few mile walk before it gets too hot.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. No, that'll be nice. Awesome. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to put the BRB screen up for just a moment. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee, have a human moment, and we'll be back shortly. I can still hear you. So, yeah, chat away. Try and make me laugh from afar. See if you can get me to laugh loud enough that you can hear me.
Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. At Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. EXO underscore Mel said getting to 105 today. Cassie XOXO93 said I'm finally back in my computer. 3 minutes before my next meeting, upside down face emoji.
That is pretty hot, but thank God it's dry. Have fun in Houston. Yeah, call this practice for Houston.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. EXO underscore Mel asks why don't scientists trust atoms? EXO underscore Mel said because they make up everything.
I'm gonna have to remember that one.
EXO underscore Mel asks how do you find Will Smith in the snow? EXO underscore Mel said you follow the Fresh Prince.
Calling a foul ball on that one. That was a foul ball. That wasn't a fair play. Oh, I couldn't breathe when you said that. Speaking of not being able to breathe, Mini Chef had his first pretty nasty tumble that knocked the wind out of him the other day. So, show of hands, who else had the wind knocked out of them? I mean, you
EXO
can't
underscore
breathe
Mel
in
said,
or
"Oh,
out.
no."
You can't do nothing.
Caster Lab
Like,
said if you want to
full
buy me
on,
some coffee or
all
snacks
you
to
can
open
do
on
is
stream,
basically
visit
like gag.
at
is
Caster
kinda
Lab
what
said if you
happens
want to
when
buy me some
when you
coffee or
really
snacks to
fully
open on
have
stream,
the
visit
wind knocked out of
EXO
you.
underscore Mel said raised hand emoji.
He was on the monkey bars, but he wasn't. He was. Him and his little buddy were. They had a stick. Now, listen, this stick was thick enough that it would have.
EXO underscore Mel said flew off backwards off the swings.
Oh, I bet that hurt. The stick was plenty girthy enough to hold even my weight. So it wasn't really an issue of the stick not being strong enough for them to hang from. So they took the stick and they suspended it between the bars that you're supposed to use on monkey bars. They were spanning it and holding onto the
Muscular
stick
Mars
instead
just
of the
followed.
monkey bars. Yo, thanks for the
Kickbot
follow.
said thanks for the follow
Hey,
with Muscular
muscles.
Mars. Muscular Mars said, oh
And
no.
so what happened is he tried to reposition and the stick slid and one end fell off, and so he landed on the side of his face
XO_Mel said, hey.
and one side of his rib cage and had the wind knocked out of him. And
Muscular
it
Mars
scared
said,
him a
what's
lot.
up?
But his ear has been hurting a little bit since, but he's showing no signs of concussion or anything like that. No, there's no nauseousness. There's no. His eyes are dilating perfectly normal. I've had
XO_Mel said,
concussion
poor
a few
mini
times. I've been concussed several times in my life. Go figure, right? So I know what to look out for, and I know the severity of concussions, and I know what to look out for, and that wasn't it. My mom's freaking out. I'm like, God, stop, woman. I think doctors are overutilized. That's why they ask so much money for their services and other things that we can't talk about because those are banned topics. But their services being overutilized is not a banned topic. So, but that's part of the problem. I promise you. You do not need to go see a doctor every time you have the sniffles. Neither does your child. Give them over-the-counter medications that are appropriate for their age, weight, and all of that. And see you at the checkup. If things don't get better, then you take them to a doctor. Oh, I gotta... Here we go. I had to bring the game screen back. I know. But yeah, he's good though. I mean, yesterday for several hours he was wearing a helmet and riding the BMX pump track. So, it can't be it can't be that bad, right? It can't be that bad. And he caught a decent. He caught a decent little air, a little bit of air on one of his runs, a couple of his runs, but he's getting more confident, and that scares me. It makes me want him to force him to wear at least the knee pads. That's probably what I'll do. The wrist, the elbow, the knee and elbow, but the wrist guards are terrible. They actually, I feel like, would promote more accidents than prevent them because they're so bulky and you don't have as much control over your bike. When you have gloves on that are bulky and encumber your ability to make very quick repositionings of your hands on handlebars, and you know what? That happens. That's how it goes. Listen, y'all, we've got to find
Kickbot said commands.
this
Points for
mine
channel
shaft.
points. Shop to
Help me
redeem
find
points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
We're gonna go straight back here.
Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates. At Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates.
There's an island back here. As a matter of fact, is what it is. It's an island that has mine shaft in it. think
Exo
this is
underscore Mel said, love me a good mine shaft.
it. You just love a good shaft. Oh.
Exo underscore Mel said, Lamau. Batman 4x2x0 said, Ayo chat, clip that. Exo underscore Mel said, Souls knows I yearn for the mine shafts.
Yeah. What? What? What is happening? Oh no. I did not need to lag out right there. That is for sure loss, well, not really loss of my stuff, but temporary loss of my stuff. Why is that? Why am I not opening that? That was weird. That was weird. Don't y'all be mean to me. Cobwebs. Oh, cobwebs. No, nothing there.
Batman 4x2x0 said, Oh Princess.
Oh, did you say, oh, princess? Oh, princess. I know. Bun. Avalanche! Yeah, not worth going in there. Now, where did it go? Right there. How?
Batman 4x2x0 said, Minecraft setting traps now.
Dude, I'm telling you, the lava pits are some of the worst. The lava pits that are just kind of in the, yeah, see, this is gonna... Oh, did you see those toes? Look at him right there. Look at him right there. Just waiting on us. Can he go boom boom from there?
Caster Labs said, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. At Caster Labs said, don't forget to like, follow,
can't get through there,
subscribe,
can he?
share, and all the human things. Batman 4x2x0 said, give him a hug.
He saw me.
Exo underscore Mel said, Tobina.
I'll give him
Exo
a
underscore Mel
I'll
said,
give him a
beans.
hug. I'll give him
Batman
a
4x2x0 said he needs a friend.
I'll let him taste the painbow.
Batman 4x2x0 said no Jeffrey. He had a family.
Jeffrey. That is the path of least resistance there. Now we just gotta find where that thing went up to. There it is. Any other openings that we missed? That one's sketchy. That one's sketchy. Oh, how'd it fall? Let's get some more. Just that. Yeah. All right, let's go. That'll be enough to get started with. And then we'll get with Allison. She may
Kickbox
have
said
already a
commands.
back stock of them.
Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
And then, oh, I saw one. No, did I see a... I think I just saw a dead bush is what I saw, actually. I think I was going the wrong way. Going the right way now. Yeah, there's Anubis right there. Kong, Godzilla. Heck yeah. Let's go. Oh, I went crunchy crunch. He had a family. Jeffrey had a family. This is Gregory. This is Gregory Ernest Sheffington III. There we go. Gregory Ernest Sheffington III.
Batman 4x2x0 said his creeper baby was just creeping today and had to get a phone call about their dad. Batman 4x2x0 said tasting the painbow.
Yep. Yep. Chat named that. Don't come at me. Chat named that. Who was it? Do y'all remember? I just don't. I cannot remember. Oh, come on. It's got to be nighttime. There we go.
Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well. At Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well. Batman 4x2x0 said Jeffrey's mother named him. And you took his life for pure enjoyment.
Safety hazard. It was OSHA. It was an OSHA violation having him around. Oh, I caught it before it landed. Before I landed. I need to trim my mustache. It's tickling my nose. All the
Batman
way
4x2x0 asks, so you're telling me you removed him without the proper creeper removal OSHA permits?
Can cobwebs be on the floor? Are they always up? They're always up, aren't they? Nah, not if they lead to a spawner, but...
Batman 4x2x0 said they can be on the ground.
Oh, there...
Batman 4x2x0 said normally though you're right, it's only near spawners.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now, how do I make the glowberry happen? Can't I just bone meal it? Is that how I make the glowberry happen? I always forget this.
Batman 4x2x0 said bone meal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Of course, I don't have any of that. And I need a basic bow as well. Just to put a bow in his hand. So we need a bow and we need some bone meal. I think we can manage those two things.
Batman 4x2x0 said I think you have to put string below it so it will stay that size.
I would, yeah. We talked about that, but I just... It's so visible when it's close up like that. I try not to use it. But see, and over time, all of my glowberries have grown down to the ground. Because I've
Batman 4x2x0 said it'll just eventually reach the floor.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's like a tunnel that most people are just going to be flying right through. You know what? We're going to give him a good bow. We're going to give him that bow right there. What else am I here for? Bone meal? I don't think we don't have any.
Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces. At Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces.
Whoa. Whoa. That'll do it. No. I don't know why I don't use spawn town portal. It was right there. And I never use it. I don't know why. I have no idea. Oh, whoops. That's great.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
What was that? We keep hearing that. It's crazy that I've spent 2.5 hours building an 11 block space. I'm just yapping, taking my time, designing. I'm just kicking it. I'm sorry, y'all. Once we have a design in, once we have a design nailed down, it's just gonna cruise. But yeah. We'll need to do some resource gathering for if Allison doesn't have any backstock of cobwebs. We'll need to do some resource gathering or just kind of ask the community if they've got some that we can buy from them. Yeah. But I think this is cute. We don't have to have a skeleton in every module, obviously. These not in every module. This is, I just kind of want to lay out a basic startup. And so the next thing that we need to do is kind of get a minecart station set up. Sure.
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
I thought I had the dispenser.
Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit.
I had some more
Ed Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef
Redstone.
lately? He might be on fire a little bit.
Those are in redstone because they're great for shulker loaders. It's a great way to contain the shulker and not have any loss in your shulkers.
In Stitches said, let him cook.
Hi Stitches, how are you? Thank you for the heart meat. Man.
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
The popular vote. Thank you so much. How are you doing this morning? What is that? Muscles? Hey, there we go. That's how you do that. Yay! No, that's not what I want. That's not what I'm wanting. No. No, that's not what I want. No, nope, 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 nope. I'm checking this out real quick, you guys. What? Okay.
Caster Labs said never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. At Caster Labs said never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
I am going to watch that video and work on how to best fit it into that space, because that's kind of exactly what I was looking for. And so let's come back to that. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to take a break for a couple of hours. I'm going to get some chores done that have been neglected over the last couple of days because I've been outside playing a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a session for the morning, and I want to come back to this later on, just to kind of get that in place and maybe do a few more sections
then because tomorrow is hardcore hump day, so we'll be in the hardcore world tomorrow, working on the Great Ball Court. But later on today, just here in a few hours probably, I've got some chores I want to do and some errands I need to run. And then, you know, I'll probably have an early dinner and get started like, I don't know, 5 or 6 my time, something like that, with some Minecraft this evening. Maybe we'll give it a shot just because I want to turn away at this and get it done. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and working and putting up with me going back and forth on design choices and whatnot. But yeah, I had fun. We got a cool design down that's going to be simple and repeatable. It's a long tunnel. Apparently, I only have to do 100 blocks of it. I don't have to do the whole thing. I only have to do 100 blocks. So I figure I'll do 10 sections, and that'll be like a total of about 110 or so. 100, yeah, about 110 blocks, something like that, give or take. So yeah, but yeah, guys, I really, really appreciate you hanging out with me today. But I am going to go ahead and take a little break. And yeah, until next time, guys, love your faces. I'll see you then. Bye.